All right, so you've decided you're going to get strong. That's awesome. But hold on. Before you even think about lifting a single weight, you run smack into this huge wall. It's a question that literally starts flame wars all over the internet. And yeah, that is the big question, isn't it? Do you go the calisthenics route and become a master of your own body weight? Or is getting that gym membership the smarter play? Look, both of them can get you an absolutely incredible physique, for sure. But the path, the journey to get there, totally different worlds. Come on, let's be honest. We all have these pictures in our heads, right? On one side, you've got the calisthenics guy, just effortlessly pulling off muscle-ups on some rusty park bar. And on the other side, well, that's you, waiting and waiting for a bench press while some dude is just endlessly scrolling through TikTok. But okay, let's get past the stereotypes. What are we actually talking about here? So first things first, let's just define our two contenders, because these really aren't just a couple of different workouts. They're more like complete philosophies on how to train. Okay, first up in the ring, calisthenics. I mean, this is as raw and primal as it gets. You can forget all the machines, forget the dumbbells. It's literally just you against gravity. Sure, you've got to master the basics, your push-ups, your pull-ups, but the real end game here, it's about unlocking these almost superhuman-looking skills, like the front lever or that muscle-up. And then, in the other corner, you've got weight training. This is the classic gym approach we all know. It's all about engineering your body using external resistance. We're talking barbells, machines, cables, the whole 9 yards. You just systematically add a little more weight, week after week, which creates this super clear, super measurable path to building muscle. All right, let's do this. Round 1. We're going to talk about the two biggest things that stop people dead in their tracks before they even start: your wallet and just how tough it is to get going on day 1. And right off the bat, the difference in cost is, well, it's staggering. Calisthenics is pretty much free. I mean, last I checked, Gravity doesn't send you a bill every month. The gym, though, that's a real investment. You're looking at anywhere from 40 to maybe over $100 a month. So yeah, in the fight for your bank account, calisthenics just wipes the floor with the gym, hands down. But, and this is a big but, there's a catch. That free price tag comes with a totally different kind of cost. See, with calisthenics, you have to lift your entire body weight from the get-go. Day 1. Forget about doing a pull-up. Man, most beginners can't even do a few proper push-ups. You are basically jumping into the game on the hardest difficulty setting. And that right there is where the gym has a huge, massive advantage, especially for newcomers. It's like a beginner's paradise. You can pick up the tiniest little 2-kilo dumbbells, use machines that literally guide you through the movement, and you get to feel like you're making progress from your very first day. That little win, that early boost, that's a powerful motivator, and it's something calisthenics really struggles to give you at the start. Okay, let's move on. Round 2. This is the main event, right? Let's talk results. What kind of strength are you actually going to build, and what's it going to do for how you look in the mirror? With calisthenics, it's all about building what we call functional power. You're literally teaching your body to work as one single coordinated machine. Every single exercise, from a push-up to a handstand, demands insane core control and balance. And that develops a kind of strength that translates directly into real-world athletic movement. The gym, on the other hand, is the undisputed king when it comes to packing on maximum muscle size. I mean, that's what it's built for. You can progressively overload, which is just a fancy way of saying you add more weight over time. And you can do it in a way bodyweight training just can't compete with, especially for your legs. Plus, you get this amazing precision. You want to laser focus on just your biceps, or maybe your side delts? The gym has a specific tool for that exact job. So here's a simple way to think about it. If your main goal is to feel like a powerful, coordinated athlete, calisthenics is your weapon of choice. But if your dream is to look like you've been carved right out of a block of granite, we're talking maximum size, perfect symmetry, then the gym is absolutely your path. All right, on to round 3. Let's talk about the daily grind. What's it actually like? How do you make progress? And what's the whole environment like day in and day out? So in the gym, progression is just beautifully simple. Did you lift a certain weight last week? Great. This week, you add 5 more pounds. Or you do 1 more rep. Boom. That's progress. The numbers you write down in your notebook, they don't lie. It makes tracking your gains super straightforward and honestly, really motivating. Calisthenics, though, that is a totally different beast. It's not about numbers, it's about skill. It's a grind. You can't just slap 5 more pounds on your back. To get stronger, you have to earn it by mastering harder and harder versions of an exercise. Like going from a normal push-up to a legit one-arm push-up, that's not a straight line. That's a journey, man. It can take months of dedicated practice just to take that one step forward. And you got to think about the environment, too. That's a huge factor. Calisthenics gives you absolute freedom. Train in a park, in your living room, whenever you want. But that freedom demands a ton of self-discipline. The gym, it offers a different kind of motivation. You've got a built-in community there. Just seeing other people working hard can be exactly the kind of accountability you need to show up when you don't feel like it. Okay, so after all that, which one should you choose? Which one is your champion? Let's break it down nice and simple so you can figure out which path is genuinely the right one for you. All right, calisthenics is going to be your weapon if you're all about mastering your own body. If you actually enjoy the idea of a long, skill-based grind. If you want the freedom to train literally anywhere for free. And if you value that functional, athletic strength more than just getting as big as possible. If that's you, this is your path. Now, on the flip side, the gym is going to be your arena if your number one dream is to pack on as much muscle as you can. If you want a really beginner-friendly way to start with progress you can literally measure every single week, and if you're the kind of person who thrives in that focused, high-energy environment, if that sounds more like you, then that gym membership is a really smart investment. Okay, but what if you're thinking, hey, I just want to lose some fat? Look, the absolute number one most important thing for fat loss is your diet, period. That said, if you're just starting your fitness journey, the gym's ability to scale the weights makes it a much more forgiving place to start. You can build strength safely without getting totally frustrated trying to lift your entire body weight from day one. And you know what? Let's just bust one final myth right now. Safety. Is one safer than the other? The answer is no. Absolutely not. It's bad form that gets you hurt. It's ego lifting. It's sloppy programming. Those are the things that cause injuries, not whether you're using a barbell or a pull-up bar. If you're smart, if you listen to your body, both methods are perfectly safe. The only thing that's really going to break you is your own ego. So, what's the final verdict? Well, here's the thought. Maybe the question we started with was the wrong question all along. Maybe the battle isn't about choosing one over the other. The real magic, the real power, happens when you stop and ask, why not just do both? Why not use the gym to build that raw strength and size, and then use calisthenics to develop that incredible control and athletic ability? Why pick just one champion when you can have the best of both worlds?